this. I'm just gonna shoot 1,000 like run and gun videos, and like I'm gonna hit, man. I'm the next SoundCloud rapper.
It's not 2012, bro.
No, it's not. No. That shit's dead. It's literally over with.
The game is so saturated now to where even if you're dope and amazing, you still might not make it.
Man, I rap. I got a song.
You know what I mean? Hey,
I'm about to
put
no.
Spit a song. I got you.
No. Nope. Get a budget.
All right, welcome to Behind the Red. I am your host, Tim Gaines, and in front of me we have the owner of CreativeGen, director, everything in one, Atmost Visuals.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for having you on the show, man.
Man, it's a pleasure. I love what you guys do. I love the work. I love the creative genius behind it. Like, I love the people on the show, the host, everybody behind the scenes, and you've been bringing some crazy people on too, so I'm blessed to be here.
Thank you, man. You're part of the inspiration, man. You're like one of the OGs of the camera game in Cleveland right now. You know what I mean?
Man, don't call me OG. I'm not that old. No, I'm playing.
Hey. You've been here a while. You're veteran in. You know what
I'm trying.
So let's just get right into it. I actually want to talk about CreativeGen.
Okay.
You know, it's interesting. It's a film studio, correct?
Yes, sir.
Located in Willoughby,
Ohio. Yes sir, about 20
sir.
minutes east side of Cleveland.
All right, and you guys have just been open for how long now?
We've been open for, we'll say 6 months.
6 months, gotcha. And you guys just got listed on Peerspace?
Yes, that was yesterday.
So go check them out on Peerspace. You need anything, hit them up.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We'll put the link below. So, what really got you to open up your own film studio?
Man, so I love studio. I love production, and it just took me. I since I was in high school when I did my film program, I pretty much was always like, I gotta be here. I gotta be at the top.
Yeah.
And what's that at the top? Nice camera, gear, stuff like that, big crews, and a studio.
Yeah, professionalism.
And professionalism. Yeah. And I didn't want to settle for anything less. So I've had this idea for a while. I started working with OH10 Records, and we started. Shout out to them. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to BaeBae. Shout out to Will, Free Shakur, and J Juice. And
yes, sir.
Yeah, so I started hanging out with them. We started going on work trips down to Atlanta. We went out to California. We went to North Carolina, and we started seeing studios, and we started looking online, like, where's a place to shoot? Like, we need a place to shoot. Just Googling places, you know what I mean? So I was like, man, these look crazy. These are awesome, you know? And I was like, so we stopped. We shot at a couple, and when I was out to LA, I would always hear about it. I'd always hear about people talking about, you got to book this place. You got to go here. These are what people are doing. You want Anthony? I know the type of I could never get or explain back in the day, like when I first started, like what I wanted. Yeah. And it was that full production. That's what I wanted. Yeah. And that's what I was missing, was a studio. I was missing a place to shoot. Yeah. And so I started looking in Cleveland, and I started looking in Ohio. I was like, where do we go? There's zero. Like, there's one or two, and, you know, shout out both of them. They're fantastic. Shout out Cleveland Art Gallery. Shout out, there's one over in Youngstown. I cannot remember their name. Warren, Youngstown area. Yeah. And then the one in Barberton.
As well.
Barberton,
I forget the name too, but yeah.
But no, dude, they're fantastic. Yeah. The one in Barberton was really good. Okay. But they were hard to book. Like, I could not, like, me and Cody sat there for, I don't know, first year. We found it probably 3 years ago, and we tried to call the number on their website. Nobody answered. So, and then the phone was disconnected, or the phone was busy, and it was like, so there's really no place to shoot. So we kept grinding, you know, we kept working and stuff like that, and then I moved out of Kent. I moved back home, started just kind of working, and I never gave up the dream, but one day I found a place. I went and looked at it. That was in June of 2020. June of 2020. Okay. And that day, it was a huge warehouse, 6,500 square feet.
Word.
I looked at it, and it was a blank canvas. And I was like, yeah. It's perfect. What do you want? Let's sign the deal.
Yeah.
Signed it, and it took me about 6 months. It took me about 6 months to get the idea down full pat and how I wanted to work it, and it became CreativeGen.
Yeah, and I love the studio, man. Like we shot our video there, T4's video, like a few months ago, and dude,
Man, fire video.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity for that, man.
No, man, that's why I call it Creative Gen. Like, it's creative generating for the creative generation.
Yeah.
And we are all a part of the creative generation. Like, there's no age limit, there's no bracket to it, and like,
literally, it's art, you know.
it's art, and I want, like, you got, bro, like, I've seen. Like, you guys do fire videos outside of the studio. But, like, now you guys got to do that. You guys got that studio experience. And I'm like, yeah, dude, look at it.
Making
like,
it professional.
Yeah, it's not even just professional. Like, I want to move out of the way of the professionalism because a lot of people still do amazing stuff outside of studios. Like, that doesn't make it professional. But, like, the creative, like, I watched you guys come in, especially talking to Mark, like, when he first showed up and you guys first showed up, like, just watching his mind turn. Like, what can I, like, I could do this and I could do that. And then when he came in, we kind of talked a little bit about it the next day. He's like, hey, can I come in a day early and set stuff up? I said, yeah. So I showed up, I let him in, and I think I was working in the office for a little bit while you guys were getting everything together. And I walked out and I was like, dude, that room's sick. You guys got a kill room? Like, what? I didn't even think of that. That's awesome. And, like, I like being around that because I'm not the most creative, best, amazing, you know, top dog in the world. Like, I love seeing people's ideas come to life. And I'm glad you guys killed it on that video. Yeah, T4 killed it.
Yeah, thank you for that. And that's what I was going to say. It's like being a videographer in, like, Ohio, you know, it's like we're kind of limited, you know what I mean? Because it's like the run and gun style, or like shoot somewhere outside or in an abandoned building. But it's like, damn, like we need a studio sometimes, you know what I mean? And it's like, this you gave people what we needed, you know what I mean?
Man, I appreciate that. Like, I'm excited for what the future holds for everybody, not just myself.
Yes, sir. So thank you on that. And speaking of film wise, you were just recently on the set with YSN Flow, correct?
Yes, actually.
Yes. And what was it? Who's the director again?
Kyle
Hampton. Yep.
My big guy. Actually, first time I met Kyle, heard a lot about him, especially coming from Nick Spolarczyk.
Yes, sir.
Nick Spolarczyk and Kyle, one of the top, like, my favorite, very friendly directors coming out of Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
Like, just to watch Kyle how he worked was like, man, I belong here. Like, we're bringing this, like, he's got the same motto I said. Like, we're bringing this to Ohio.
Yeah.
Like, we're showing people that it can be done here. You don't have to fly to L.A. You don't have to go down to Atlanta.
Exactly.
You can do it here. It's possible. People can be on the same page and do it. And that's what he preaches, man. Like, he had monitors. We had first AC, second AC. I was the lead grip.
Okay.
And lighting tech. Nick Spolarczyk on camera operator, and DP. We had a focus puller, makeup artist.
Word.
We had
the full setup, man.
Yeah,
and this is how it's supposed to be done. Or not, I won't say supposed to, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has their own feel to the videos, but, like, this is a real production video.
It's a
What
production.
I mean? Yeah, it's a production.
Film production.
Exactly. And it's crazy because, like you don't really see a lot of that, you know what I mean? Especially around here, you know?
Cleveland's known for movies. Yeah. Cleveland's known for a lot of movies. We got that New York vibe.
Yeah, and we're known for music. It's just like we got to portray it the right way, you know?
Yes,
what I mean?
we got to step our game up. Like, exactly. that's a challenge to everybody out there. You know, that's not just a challenge to, you know, me or, you know, PullUp Visuals in the room. Like, this is a challenge to everybody in Ohio. Like, let's step our game up. Like, it's Ohio against the world, man. Like, we're all from Ohio. We're all one family. We're not trying to not work with each other. We're not trying to not network. We're not trying to, dude, PullUp Visuals can call me and ask me to come help on a set, and I'll show up. Like, that, I'm not asking for money. I'm not worried about anything. Like, that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to help everybody get to that next level. We're trying to put Ohio on the map for that reason.
Exactly. And I want to go back a little bit to the YSN video. So you said you were on the lights.
Yes. So I was the grip and the light tech.
Gotcha. Was it like an unreleased song? I'm assuming.
Yes, super unreleased song.
Gotcha. I mean, the album on the way, possibly, or do you know yet? Something on the way. Put it that way.
Definitely something's on the way. Gotcha. Yeah. No. It was a big budget video. I think we had 12 or 13 girls.
Where was the location? It was in...
location was in Streetsboro.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think it wasn't at your studio.
No, it was not at the studio. And that's what I was saying, though. But even on the production set, they got Kyle and the producer, Jen. Gotcha. Jen's a fire producer. She kept everybody straight. they got a butcher shop, which actually happened to be
an actual butcher shop.
An actual butcher shop.
Yeah, because his dad owns the freaking butcher shop. Bro.
Shout out Buckeye Meats.
Shout out Buckeye Meats. Yes, sir. Check him out. Get you that fresh slab or whatever you need.
Man, they'll sell you full cows.
Damn.
Yes.
Alive?
No. Well, it depends. Do you like your meat mooing?
If it's my pet.
Fair enough. No, but yeah, so like they did the legwork. You know, they found how much it would cost to get in there. They didn't ask Cody. They didn't even. They heard of Cody and Kyle. Yeah. Well, Jen heard of Cody. Yeah. Kyle knew Cody, and Cody knew Kyle. And his dad called Cody, I guess, a month back. And see, this was a month ago.
Whose dad? Cody's dad.
Cody's dad
called Kyle.
Well, no,
or Kyle
called. Kyle called the butcher shop.
Got you.
Well, sorry, Jen called the butcher shop.
Got you.
Figured out how much it would be to rent, how many hours, stuff like that. He approved it. Cody's dad called Cody and was like, hey, you know, this big production crew's coming in. They're going to be shooting something. And he's like, oh, Kyle, I know Kyle. Like, yeah. Like, they're awesome. You guys will have a good time. They're trustworthy people, you know, stuff like that. You know, just checking it out. And I ended up showing up on set. And they were like, yo, we're going to go to the butcher shop down the street. And the set was Annie. I think it's Annie's thrift store over right next to the U-Haul. Another amazing lady, another amazing place. And that was our second location. And that was also our war room that we call it. So, like, where everybody's getting ready, stuff like that. So we go over we're getting ready to go over to the butcher shop. And I was like, what's the place called? He's like, Buckeye Meats. And I was like, oh, dude, I got to call Cody. So I called Cody, he was like, wait, Flo's shooting a music video there? And I was like, yes. He's like, Kyle Hamden? I was like, yes. He's like, dude, that's crazy. He's like, I'm so mad I'm out of town, but you know, I wish you the best. Like, you guys will have a good time. You're taken care of. And I got to see Cody's dad right before he left for work because they closed the whole place down. It was closing time, but we still got the whole place after hours, and it was fantastic. The lighting was crazy. The scenery was crazy. And so we shot there for a couple hours, and then we went back to the thrift store, and we did our shoots in the thrift store, and then we did it out in the back. And, I mean, dude, just being on a production like that, seeing how everybody worked together. If somebody asked and needed something, called on the radio that they needed something, somebody was right there. Everybody was friendly.
The energy was in the air.
The energy was in the air. We were creating something, and we were creating it as a team, and this is teamwork, man.
Yeah.
Like,
all painting a picture, you know what I mean? Everybody grab a brush, you know what I'm saying?
And it's not, Kyle's a director. Yeah, Kyle's a director, and I'm the lighting guy, but, like, everybody played a role in that part. And that's how Kyle made custom t-shirts, like, for the whole crew. Oh, for the whole crew, for the song. Kyle likes to have fun on set. That's it. Like, if it's not fun and it starts getting dry, he gets mad. And, like, not in a very angry way. He's like, we got to hype it up. So we had dancers on set. So, like, he was like, yo, can you guys start dancing, getting some music going? And, dude, everybody's having a good time, clapping. Lights were getting set up. Everybody's laughing.
It's all about caring. It's like, that's part of being the director, though, because, like, you, like, handling everyone's energy. People don't understand that, like, so you have a music video and you're on set and there's, like, 50 people. You got to learn how to, like, handle all that energy because everybody's on different pages sometimes, you know what I mean? And how to, like, I guess, like, round up the herd. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%. 110%. And he did a fantastic job with that. Like I said, I was just on set with him again for a YSN Flow feature. And shout out Rocco. He's from Philly. Dude's fire song. Go check him out. I'll send you guys a link to him.
Got you.
Fire music.
Rocco from Philly?
Yeah, Rocco from Philly.
We'll check him out. And I wanted to talk. So, like, before you opened CreativeGen Studios, you were originally like a videographer director, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what kind of got you in this whole music like lane, if, like, to begin with? You know what I mean? Like, clearly you kind of were already on the path of being a director, videographer. Then you opened up the studio to complete it. So, what even got you to be the videographer / director? Man,
sorry about that. So pretty much, what's the question? Like,
how'd you pretty much get into, like,
making music videos, the music scene?
Yeah.
So I've always been a concert head. I used to go to Numbers Fest. I used to go to, like, all the local shows at the Grog Shop. And when I was really young, I always watched music videos. Always. Whether they were country music videos, my mom loves country. She was a country coach, singer. I was just always around it, and I just started seeing the creativity behind it, and I definitely didn't know then that's what I wanted to do. But I was just like, I want I want to be there. Like, I see Lil Wayne dancing on stage, and I'm like, I want to be there. Like,
Yeah,
I just want to see that in person. I'm sick and tired of watching YouTube videos. And when I would go to concerts, I'd always be like, man, I'd see a camera guy walking by or like a photographer walking around taking pictures of everybody.
Yeah.
And I would always see those pictures afterwards, and I'd be like, man, dude, I like, and the camera guys would always be super cool, interacting with the crowd, interacting with people when they take their picture, and it was a fun time. And I was like, so then, like, after paying for show after show, like, going to all these shows, I was like, man, I don't want to pay for these anymore. I want to get paid to be here. If I can get paid to be around this, that's my goal. Like, I like this. I really do. And then it kind of just led into that. I started looking up how to make music videos, what's the process to it. I was going to school for film at the same time. Okay. This was throughout high school, too.
Gotcha. Where'd you go to school for film?
I went to Kent State for film.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I was actually taught my film program in high school. So
you were already on the path.
Yeah, I was learning After Effects stuff, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro X, all in 10th or 11th and 12th grade.
Okay, damn. So it was clearly knew what the passion was from the jump. You know,
yeah.
A lot of people don't, so that's a good.
It kind of fell into my lap like my junior year of high school, like my sophomore year of high school I was doing track and football, and my track and football coach was the teacher for the media program, and so we kind of talked about it, and of course, football, sports guys, we were like, wait, that's 3 easy A's, like it counts as 3 A's on a report card for 2 years. I want to do that. And then I got into it, and like the moment I got into it, I started talking, and like the first 2 weeks are just learning about stuff. Yeah, I was like, dude, this is really cool actually. And I took first place, second place. I took first place twice in the Gold Key Awards, Scholastics. I was winning awards left and right. And coming out of high school, we went to Skills. I filmed the whole National Skills Conference for Columbus. By myself. For one day, and then had to edit it and present it on Sunday. So
high school?
In high school.
Damn.
So
pressure's on.
Yeah, pressure. Well, and that was my coach. That was my teacher. It was, I'm gonna get you guys. Like he puts us in, our position, and
we got preparation.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Word. Also, I want to talk about the most recent music video you dropped or you shot, the PPP BaeBae Savo video.
Yeah.
Is that the most recent one?
That would be the most recent.
That's what I thought. So, okay, yeah. I love the song, by the way, and the video.
Thank you. Shout out, BaeBae.
Yes, sir. Check that out also. PPP, just how it's spelled, 3 letters.
BaeBae Savo. Yep.
Yes, sir. You work with him a lot, actually, correct?
Yes.
Gotcha. Tell me a bit about working on this video specifically.
Man, working on the video was cool.
Where was it shot at?
It was shot at the studio. Okay. It was actually also shot down in North Carolina.
Oh, okay, I got you.
No, sorry, my bad. In Texas, okay. When they went down on the Texas trip, they had a show down there with SSE.
SSG?
No, SSE.
Okay.
Wow, I can't think of his name right now. Huge
Fat
dude.
Boy?
Fat Boy, yes.
Fat Boy SSE.
Yeah, Fat Boy SSE was the host. Wow, I'm right. Yeah. Fat Boy myself.
Fat Boy,
yeah, Fat Boy was down there.
Yeah.
And they brought I'm not gonna quote it, so you guys can find it on their Instagram, who they brought down there and who popped out with them. But the show was amazing, and they were definitely down there. They were shooting some of the video down there, just kind of BaeBae's tour life, showing that off. And they came back, and we already had a script for it, but they ended up doing the show early. It had to get moved, so they came back, and when they came back, we finished shooting it there. Okay. So it was a good time, man. We had all of BaeBae's friends are cool on set, good time. Cody makes videos, the director. He got really creative behind it. We setting up the studio was really cool, and then of course he had to throw me in there. So he threw me in the skit. It was cool. I had a cameo,
slight little cameo, you know.
Yeah. I was getting yelled at, and we were talking about bro's doing his thing, trying to get the females with the PPP. You know how that goes. Hey, they were doing their thing though.
Okay. And what I was gonna say is far as like the music that you shot a lot of BaeBae Savo's music, which is more like trap rap, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy to me because you kind of have like both like sides, like as far as like the artistic wise, you can always go like the trap route, like being the director, videographer, and then like you still have like the artistic side to you, as far as like just opening up the studio, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So do you feel like part of opening the studio, like you're kind of trying to help like these artists get like more options for their image? because I feel like a lot of people put themselves in a box almost sometimes.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%. Like
Yeah.
I will say, like, me and BaeBae have this talk all the time. Like, he wants to make movies. You know, and when we say movies, music videos, but like, yeah, I hear it all the time. I hear every artist, you know, oh, this is gonna be a movie. Like, this is gonna be a movie. When BaeBae talks about it and I talk about it, like, no, we're trying to make movies.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to make short film, 3-minute music video movies. Cinema quality, like cinema actors, a lot of props going in behind it. Like, we're trying to do it. And like, opening the studio, like, I advertise to artists, like, bring your own videographer. Like, I don't have to shoot your music video.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
Save your
not
money.
what,
you know what I mean?
yeah, that's not what I'm advertising, like, at all. I'm not greedy. I like the creativity behind a lot of people. I like networking and meeting a lot of people, and it's an opportunity for artists in general, videographers, photographers, musicians, to come in and create a play and create what their vision is.
Exactly.
Compared to, we got to shoot this on the street corner of 73rd and Simon. You know, we gotta,
the run and gun, stereotypical
the run and gun,
and
post
up, get some scat packs and some
money and a couple bitches.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, am I not allowed to swear?
Nah, you're good.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
good. No,
So,
fuck.
yeah.
Make sure it works. It's not blowing
Okay,
up.
fair enough. Yeah, no. So, yeah, just the basic run and gun, like, it's been done before. Like, that's to come up. I understand, like, getting, you know, your name out there, a couple videos like that. But, like, man, there's that breaking point where it's like, is this all you're gonna be for the rest of your life? Or, I mean, look at it, like, Future, Young Thug, Juice World, like, everybody's done low budget videos, but do they stay there? No,
because they don't continue to do low budget videos.
Right.
You know, over time they invest.
No, and it's an investment,
and that's what you said on your story. Like, please bring. This might even be like the preview we're gonna show.
Okay,
because you be speaking the truth with it, man. I'm telling you, like, talk about the budget and how much it matters, like, for artists in order for them to get to where they really want to be. You know?
If you want the truth,
give us the truth. Give us
man,
the truth.
Artists really fail to realize, like, that this game costs money.
Yeah.
Like, and it will always cost money. It costs money for me, costs money for you. Like, this equipment costs money. This place costs money. This table costs money.
Literally.
Like,
this time costs money.
This time costs money. So, saying that and calming down a little bit. No,
let it breathe.
Yeah, a budget, man. What is a budget? A budget is not how much I'm gonna make. It's not, if you tell me, or if I ask you what's your budget and you tell me $450 or $4,000, I'm not making and taking that and putting it in my pocket. That's not how it works. I have a camera guy, a director, the camera operator, the focus puller, the light guy, the grip, like, everybody on set right there. That's just my crew. Okay, so then we'll go to, you want a Ferrari? Do you want a Corvette? Do you want a Prius? I think we can get a Prius for sure. Yeah, I think we can for sure get a Prius. They're pretty fast.
Yeah, are they really?
No, they're really fast.
Really?
Yeah, they're actually pretty
60
fast.
60 miles to the gallon? Fuck it.
Fuck it, run it.
You know what I'm saying?
So, well, we'll save gas on the budget. Boom. So those are your cars, right? You guys want a car. Obviously, there's cars for rap music videos, like, but country music videos, everybody else, like, they like it. You know, they like cars too. We get big trucks for country.
Yeah.
So then you want models, right? You want girls shaking some, or you want to throw money on some, or, like, you just want a very pretty beautiful girl to just stand there, you know, next to your car. Well, if you want a friend, everybody wants to go the friend route. Well, the friend route, it doesn't work out because they're there, but they're checked out in their head. Like, they're not there to do what we ask. Like, when I'm paying somebody, like, and this is just how it is, male model, female model. Like, if I'm paying you, you're in the budget and you're being paid to be there, you're gonna do what I ask as a director, just because, like, it's your job at that point. Yeah. And we go over everything beforehand, you know, like, what you're comfortable with and everything else, but you're paid to be there. So if you tell me you're comfortable with being nude in front of the shot, like, then when I ask you to get naked, like, there isn't a question. There isn't time being wasted of me trying to have to tell your friend that you got for free that, hey, we need you naked for this shot, this, that, and a third.
Has it happened before? Is that like
it's happened all the time. We have I was actually just on a shoot out in Pittsburgh and for Donnie Woe. And it was I love those guys. It's a super friendly time, but it was all friends. All the budget, there was no budget. It was all friend. And
the homie
so
package.
and they're talking about having a good time, talking about girls, like girls having fun, and like we got like girls laughing a little bit and having fun, standing in bikinis. But when it came time to later on in the shoot, and I needed the girls to listen, well, then girls were pretty drunk, and pretty like scatterbrained, wanted to go everywhere. Like, do you go get drunk at your job? Like, because I don't think we don't do that. We may have a celebration shot at the beginning, but no, I'm talking about drunk, like where you're not listening to the director, like you're not listening to your boss, you're that drunk. That doesn't happen. Like, and that's why it's a professionalism, like when it comes to that point, because we had the studio for 6 hours, and I just spent 2 hours trying to convince like this girl that she needs to be in this stripper outfit, and she's never stripped in her life. So I just spent an hour and a half at the studio. That's $300.
Yeah.
That's $300 of your budget I just wasted because you wanted to be cheap on a
Could have
model.
hired a freaking stripper.
We could have hired a stripper for that.
Two strippers.
Two strippers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or we could have gotten a very beautiful model for an hour that I
Exactly.
wasted, and she would have been ready to go, and she would have been on her way and out the studio.
Exactly.
So, and that's just model type, but so then we got the Airbnb. Oh, well, actually, when we talked about studios, so that fits. Airbnb, studios, location scouting, all that. That's in a budget. So the studio's $200 an hour. An Airbnb is probably $1,000 a night.
Damn.
We're talking big budgets. We're talking mansions.
If you want
to look like a rapper. You got money, right? Like, so what's up? Like, let's get this mansion.
Yeah, like, are you for real or not?
Are you for real or not? Like, are you cap rapping? Yeah. Like, because I just don't, like, that's not interesting to me anymore. I get it. Everybody's got to start up. But I'm telling you right now, everybody's got to start up with a big plan ahead, not I'm going to stay at the same consistent level and hope I blow up. This hoping you blow up, man, like this, I'm just going to shoot 1,000, like, run and gun videos and, like, I'm going to hit, man, I'm the next SoundCloud rapper.
It's not 2012, bro.
No, it's not. That shit's dead. It's literally over with.
The game is so saturated now to where even if you're dope and amazing, you still might not make it.
Man, I rap. I got a song.
You know what I mean? Hey,
I'm about to
put
No,
I got you.
No.
No.
Nope. Get a budget. So, you know what I mean? Like, like this costs money, and I'm not trying to take your money. Why? Because I'm an artist. Like, I am prideful of my work. I'm prideful of my music videos. I'm prideful of my commercial work that I do. I know PullUp Visuals is too, right? Yeah. So when you're talking to a client, like, I'm trying to get them to understand that, like, and this is for everybody, we're not taking your money. Your money is, you're not doing the work to find all this. Yeah. You're telling me that I want a Corvette, I want 2 girls, I want this dude with a flamethrower. The flamethrower is going to cost money, by the way. And, I want this fat Airbnb.
If you do with a flamethrower, is that a pyrotech technically?
Yeah, that's technically a pyrotech.
Okay, got it.
Yes. So, wait. Back to budget. I got to pay the pyrotechnic license.
They're actually
pyrotechnic.
Expensive,
they're expensive.
Bro. I did not know that. Bro.
Oh, they're expensive.
Like, that's literally people's living. Like,
yeah,
I'm a pyrotech. Bro.
You know how what do you call it? They're called squibs. So they're blood packs. So when they go under a white shirt, and like they actually explode. Yeah, when somebody
but someone has to trigger it with the. Yep. Okay, got you.
The pyrotechnic.
What?
And he's got to rig it. And you're not allowed to have those. You're not allowed to purchase them without him.
You can't make one yourself,
bro. Oh, you can. You can make them out of black
cats. But like, would you like fuck around
and
make like explode yourself type thing?
No, it's a black cat. Come on,
got
you know what I mean? A little,
like a little bit of C4.
Yeah,
just like
he said a little bit of C4. Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy.
Do you like your artist that much?
If he paying. What's his budget?
What's his budget? You know what I mean? So look, we can get the pyrotechnic guy. We can get that little bit of C4.
A little bit of C4.
Like we can light it with a cigarette. I smoke on set, so we can light it with a cigarette.
You know what I mean? Might make his heart stop.
Yeah, he'll be all right. So that's my point. Like, back to that is, like, that costs money. Like, dude, this it's not cheap. And I'm not even trying to say, like, this because it's all about the money. Like, it's all about the visuals. Yeah. That's the point of
you're
this
investing
whole
in
thing.
yourself, you know what I mean? Because the way I look at it is, okay, these people already have the audio down. Yeah, you rap. We know this. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to do that.
But the visual part is like, that's where we come in, you know what I mean? Because like they have to depend on someone for that because these artists can't shoot a video themselves, you know what I mean?
We've talked about that shit, you know, a video ourselves. Like,
yeah,
that'd be really cool, but that'd be low budget.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what look do you want? You know, like how hard you work on this song? What are you trying to portray?
Yes,
you know?
like who are you as a person, and like, are you taking this career seriously or not? Like, this is it's not a hobby. Like, we're not hobbyists. Like, we enjoy this and like made our hobby our passion and our work, but that goes to changing from a hobby to a job.
Yeah.
So, are you in the studio like rapping like you're a job? Like, are you like, there's so much other stuff that costs money to be a musician.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And it's a lifestyle. Like, if
it's a lifestyle. Rockstar lifestyle might not make it.
I don't believe you until you get the face tats. I don't believe you. Like, for real, once you get the face tats, I'm like, all right.
No, see, but how much did you spend on those face tats?
I don't know how much face tats cost. So I don't plan on getting one. Probably like a couple hundred though, at least.
Couple hundred,
at least.
But you can't spend a couple hundred on a on a car.
Or like folks who like spend probably like $500 to $1,000 a month on weed.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, don't smoke a few zips and get a video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Easy, and it's gonna be a fire video.
Literally.
And it's gonna be way more fire than what you've been putting out.
Yeah,
why?
exactly.
Because you put that budget behind it. Like, you're trying to invest in yourself more. And that's all I'm trying to say, guys. Is just invest in yourself. Like, come to creative minds that in your city, in your area, that are trying to better themselves too. Like, I'm trying to make a kick-ass visual. Like, I'm not trying to take your money, but we can't do a kick-ass visual, and I'm not paying for your shit. So, like, what do you want me to do? Like, you want me to pay for your cars and your girls and everything else? Well, you might as well put me on a feature, and I'm getting half of your I'm getting half, if not 3/4 of everything you make off that song. If you guys want to start doing stuff like that, I'll start a label too. Like, we could do that.
Hey, CreativeGen
Studios.
CreativeGen
Studios. No, Atmost Music.
Atmost Music.
Atmost Music.
Roll off the tongue,
AM.
right?
AM, FM. You know.
AM, FM. I kind of fuck with
Yeah.
that. So what really helped? So like, I feel like everyone starts out running gun. Were you that way at the beginning?
Oh,
too?
for sure.
So what kind of helps you transition? You're like, you know what? Fuck running guns. Like, I know I'm trying to, I guess, like, work with budgets. You know what I mean?
Right.
What kind of what was like your breaking point? Because I feel like every artist, every person has their breaking point. Because I know people who shoot running guns for 10 years. You know what I mean? It's just about when you're like, you know what? My art is more than this.
Man, so let's see. I don't know if there was a specific time. There was probably 20 times. You know, me and Cody would be sitting in the living room, or, you know, we'd be on the phone with each other, and I'd be like, man, I hate this video. And he's like, why?
The music sucks.
The music sucks. Yeah. You know, and I fell out of that really quick, where if I didn't like your song, I wasn't shooting it.
Yeah, because the editing is just like torture.
Oh, man. At that point, man, I got to hear it over and over.
Like, if I could edit it on mute, we would, but like, shit ain't gonna line up.
I did a project in high school, and got to put a ring on it. That's still in my head every time I think about editing, just because I edited that song for 2.5 weeks.
Damn.
I edited that video for 2.5 weeks. It was for a contest. Oh my God, please stop.
He's like, oh no.
no. But so it pretty much came to where, like, it wasn't even dealing with low budget artists. You guys suck. Like, you guys are horrible to deal with. You guys want everything underneath the sun. You have no idea what you're talking about, like, when it comes to the creative side process of it. And you want it like that.
Yeah,
like,
they don't understand the time it takes, bro. You know what I
this
mean?
is not, like, don't worry. Like, we could get it done, but, like,
it's not going to be the best.
It's not going to be the best. And, like, it just frustrates me even thinking about it.
I could tell.
So when it really, really comes down to it, though, when I changed is, like, you know, working with the terrible artist, working on set, like, being stuck in, you know, very dangerous places, having guns pointed at me, being around people I don't like, just trying to make a vision happen. And then it came down to every time I hit export, and every time I sent it over and I rewatched it on my phone, I was not happy. Ooh. I was not happy with myself.
Yeah, you're like we're just doing this. Yeah.
We're just
doing this to do it.
Yeah, and that's a job to me.
It's like for them only.
Yeah, I'm doing it for you. I'm not happy. And no trade-off at all. And I'm not, Like, and I tried to clearly explain, like, I'll do this for free. Like, I will go the extra mile for you. But it just never worked out. So nobody wanted to see my vision for it. So then I started getting selfish with it, where it's like, all right, we're going to only do this my way.
Word.
And I tell every artist when I sit down, or when every client when I sit down, like, this is a team effort, and you're coming to me because I have a picture to paint, or because you have a picture to paint, and I will help you paint that picture. I'm not going to be the only one painting it and then handing it to you and that you got an artwork from Ant. Like, no, you and me are coming together because it's your vision. You know, it's your idea that I am painting, and we will help do that together. So that's not just coming to me and being like, Ant, come up with a video, be done with it. Like, I'll do that, and I like doing stuff like that because I got a lot of spins and a lot of my ideas off of stuff. But and that's where I got to now. So that was in the middle, and now it's just like I really, really, really only do my vision. And because you're coming to me as a client asking me for my vision on it. So we are going to go all the way and do it how I know how to do it, how I've been trained to do it, how I've been learning and processing and moving forward over the years, and we're going to do it right.
Yeah.
And we're going to put whatever it takes into it. I understand I'm not trying to – I could dump $500,000 into a budget and walk away with $0. I bet you that's going to be a movie, though.
But, yeah, no cap.
You know what I mean?
It has
but,
to be a movie,
yeah, and I'll make $0 on it. That's cool with me. But I know people don't got half a mil. But you got to give me something to work with, man. Like, I can't do anything. Like, what do you want me to do with $500? Like – for real, like, what do you want me to do with $500?
Literally shoot you on the side of East Cleveland and Jiffy Lube. You know what I mean?
Oh, but you got the pool for people really think about it like this. Well, I got all the cars and I got all the girls and I got all this and that. I said, all right, cool.
And then when it's time,
so you got half of the budget.
Yeah.
So then what about my other half where I need a camera? I need a camera crew. I need a lighting guy because I can't.
Technicals to make it all work. Yeah.
I'm directing everything else and everything. I'm controlling everything that's going on. So when do you want me to shoot, or when do you want me to light this?
Yeah.
Or anything else? Like it's impossible.
Yeah. It's a lot to do. I feel that. And like you were saying, you went from like the guns pointed at you and stuff. I remember there was a videographer who got shot in the arm.
Man.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like after that we kind of just like chilled on like the hood videos.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you know what? Like
this
shit has to happen more than often though. You know what I mean?
Man,
like, we saw all these videos of like niggas pointing the AK at the camera. Oh, it's a dope video. No one thinks, yo, is there someone really holding this camera right now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine 10 niggas masked up with an AK. Yes, it's the video, but it's still like, all right, I'm sweating a little bit.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Man,
like, is it nothing in the clip? Is it really nothing in
it's
the?
The most. I've shot guns since I was little, so like gun safety is the first thing, and like, I never thought in my entire life that I would be on the other side of like 5 to 15
willingly,
willingly, like just in my face, not like
looking
like
at
I'm
the barrel, I can see the bullet.
I can see the bullet.
Wait.
Is that a 5.7 or is that a 2.23? Like, oh shit, okay. You know, and I can't think, so I'm sitting here just like, please, like, can is this song gonna end? Like, you know, are we done? And,
so do you like do you still do like the guns in the videos and stuff? Or not?
Yeah, we do prop guns. Yeah,
okay, prop guns.
No guns are allowed in the studio.
Got you.
At all. Period.
Got you.
It's not
smart.
It's not allowed. Yeah, there's no reason for it. It's a safe place. There's, we're in Willoughby. Cops sit around the corner. They're not bothering us.
Yeah.
They let us do our thing. But there's nobody's pulling up, like, and that's how it will stay. It will always stay that way. It's a safe place for anybody and everybody to come.
Kid friendly.
Kid friendly. I work with artists that beef with each other. They just don't show up at the same time. They're not booked at the same time. Literally. I make sure I take care of that. I know what's going on. You know what I mean? But they both still get videos. And they both come in and they both have a good time and they both respect my place and they both know that it's a safe place for them to come and they ain't got to worry about it.
It's smooth business. You know, whatever that has to do with him and you, I don't got shit to do with me.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
100%.
So
Like
it's
I'm the video guy, man, and that's a bold
Yeah.
statement I've always said. I'm just the video guy.
I'm trying to make your dream come true, man.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
But I still respect your guys' lives.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I still respect that. There's probably, like people got beef if it's on the
Yeah.
playground, it's in the streets,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
it's mom and grandma, you know what I mean? But we respect it here
Yeah.
because it's part of life. If you
It
don't,
is. It's the culture. It's
just like
the
COVID. I
culture.
respect COVID. So like, I respect COVID. We respect wearing masks, safety hazards, stuff like that. So why not respect other people's personal lives too? So
got you. And I know you shot with like hella artists, and like you've had a lot of crazy ass stories. And I want you to give us one crazy ass story on like one of your while you were shooting, or like while you might have been on tour with someone or something that you want to share. You don't have to name the artist if you want to, but give me something crazy that's just like
something crazy.
What the fuck? This, I mean, this might be the thumbnail, not the thumbnail, but the preview.
Oh, okay, all right.
What's gonna get everybody to tune in?
Man, I remember we hopped on.
Closer to the mic.
Yeah, we hopped on the Sprinter van, one of these Sprinter vans. We were out of town and hopped on one, and it was I was roughly getting into touring and traveling, and all of a sudden, like this bee, or it was a moth, something starts flying around in the Sprinter van, and I swear to God, like 8 people just pulled out straps and just started pointing them at the fly or whatever was flying around. I was just like, whoa, and I ducked down.
This is a moth, my boy.
Yeah. You see 100-round drum clips on it, like just. I'm like, what's going on?
Whoa.
And
It's
so
the
I,
op, bro.
it's the op.
Yeah.
So I kill it, and everybody starts laughing and having a good time. But if you we'll say that was a crazy time. It was more funny than anything. But a crazy time was we were out of town and we were running around and we were shooting a video at this one location, and it was after hours. It was like 4:00 and in the morning.
ATL.
It was down there. So yeah, so we down in the A, and pretty much not paying attention. Everybody's having a good time. Sprinter van full of girls. Started shooting, and all of a sudden I get out and checking on everybody, and drive-by happen. So literally people just get out and start busting
at the van.
At us.
Oh shit.
Why? Because we were flexing out, having a good time, bottles in the air, Sprinter van. Like,
niggas hate to see niggas win.
Hate to see that. So I hop in the car, people were busting back, man. And all of a sudden, bro, people are ducking. Like I'm running red lights.
You got to.
Yeah. I was running red lights all the way back to the spot, and we get out, and everybody's like, girls are freaking out, crying. My boy's in the back, and he's like, bro, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
My other boy's like, yo, bro, you did a good job. I'm glad you got us out of there. Like,
I was not, there you go.
Yeah.
So we might need you for some more after this.
Man, they don't call me an Anthroway demon for no reason, bro. So, like, they fucking...
baby driver over here.
Yeah, pretty much. Right, though? Pop the headphones in. But... me? Yeah, it was. I've never thought I'd be in a situation like that in my life, and like it took me a while to like kind of even like recognize like what happened.
Yeah,
like, and then it was like, holy shit. Yeah, okay, we almost just died for no reason. Like we should probably never do that again.
Yeah.
But I mean,
plan it to where the ball's in your court more. Put it that way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, be smart, move smarter. Like stuff like that. We were all having a good time.
My question is, after that shit happens. Like whoever you were with, like the main person who I guess who was like I don't know, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's VIP.
Yeah, no, but like the main person you were with that was I guess that was like the center of the attention that they were like targeting. After it's over, they're like, yeah, man, cool, like just another day.
Yeah.
It's like this was not this motherfucker's first time.
Oh yeah.
You're like this is an everyday thing.
Yeah, no. You're sitting there when we get back to the spot. They're laughing about it, like, yo, and bro, this shit happened.
I'm on the next flight home. What do y'all mean?
Yeah, and I was just like, all right, like, okay, like, yeah, all right, fuck it. It was just another day. And when I go out, like, I pray to God, like, we pay attention. Like I said, we move smarter, stuff like that. We're not so, like, out there just flexing.
I think it's beautiful, though, in a sense of, like, that's really, like, the culture, though. And, like, it's crazy, like, some people can shrug it off, like, yeah, bro, it is what it is. But, like, that's, like, the beauty of it on, like, how, like, I mean, like, not everybody's rap capping.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
a lot of these, like some of these motherfuckers really are not rap capping.
No,
you know
no.
what I mean?
So, and I go back to like stories like that, and like I don't tell people that story often.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I tell like videographers
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
mostly to warn them. Especially newcomers. Like,
Oh, trust me.
this isn't a joke.
At
Like
all.
it's not.
At all.
And
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
I can laugh about it now because like I'm blessed. I'm here. I'm blessed to be alive. But like at the end of the day, it's like this is not. You got rap cappers, you be around certain situations, but you also it could be the person sitting next to you don't expect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like this is real life. Like people really live some of this shit that people rap.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
and then at the same time, like you also can sit there and laugh when you got like you got this kid rapping about like, oh, I be catching bodies left and right, stuff like that. And you just kind of look and you're like,
You ain't even been in a fight
fight
before,
for
bro.
it.
What you
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Were you stabbed with a pencil in middle
Yeah,
school? Like
yeah.
Something like that. But you could definitely tell the difference between how people move and like who really be in the shits or not.
Most definitely.
So to all the videographers out there, man, just stay safe. Like this is it didn't kick me out. Something like that didn't kick me out. Definitely made me more aware. But like I still love what I do, and I still love the people I'm around, and it made me really realize like who I put myself around too.
Yes,
like, I'm not just gonna be
cautious on what people are into when you're around them.
Yes,
you know
I'm
what I mean.
not
Like that's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? Because
for sure,
everybody got their own lives outside of this music.
Yeah,
and usually it's the shit that they rapping about, which is like some shit you don't want to be around.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it just I stopped doing low budget videos and stuff like that for that reason too. For real, like
and playing your role like you're the cameraman, not the security guard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not even strapped in this bitch, bro. I'm like everybody else.
Yeah. I left my strap
like,
at home.
I shoot videos, not guns.
Yes.
But I will if I have to.
Right. Not playing. Yeah, no, not playing. But still, yeah. Like I got my CC dubs and stuff. I used to carry all the time, especially when I go to like certain places.
Yeah,
and, Now I don't have to as much anymore.
Yeah.
Because I don't really go there anymore.
Yeah.
I definitely moved out of that. That stage and area because I was in a grind mode, man. I was like, man, I don't care who it is, what it is. Like,
yeah, we've been there before, but that's crazy. That desperation. Not I want to say desperation, but maybe that like. I guess that hunger can sometimes be almost like can blind you sometimes.
Oh,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean? So you really just got to be like cautious of like what you're jumping into.
Yes.
That's with anything.
Yeah, because I know what goes on. Like I've been like where I grew up and everything else. Like I definitely know what's going on. I just stayed out of the way. Like just how I was supposed to. You know what I mean? But it's different when you're in that. This is my job now. I got to go out there for a reason. Like, all right, cool. And some shit pops off. And you know what I mean? You don't even know. And you never know at the end of the day. So just everybody be safe.
Yes, sir. So we're almost out of here. So my question to you is, do you have like a word of advice for like the upcoming videographers, maybe even artists out there, just like in this realm of like industry that we're in?
Yeah, no, for sure. My advice would be don't give up on your dream and don't let like what I've been saying and like T's been saying, like, it's not just about the money. Money is involved, though. So don't let the money scare you.
Exactly.
But don't let it deter you either and deter you, but don't be stingy either. Like, invest in yourself. Take this seriously. Like, this is serious. Like, other people are taking this seriously.
And be strategic, man.
Yeah.
Be strategic, bro.
Yes. And, like, understand the industry you're in. Like, this is one of the most hardest industries to make it in.
And the most saturated.
Where
most people don't even want to hear you rap because 10 niggas already asked them to hear their song.
That day. So, just stick to it, but know what you're talking about, man. Do your research.
Well, Steph. Well, thank you for being on this show. Atmost Visuals, CreativeGen. Go check out his latest video, PPP with BaeBae Savo.
Yes, and we got Vice World dropping. The new Vice World, that group in Akron, they're dropping their new video, and
new Flow video coming out.
New
sometime.
Flow video coming out
sir.
too. So
and Peer Space.
Yes, please.
CreativeGen.
Please check out the space. We got everything listed on there. You got an idea, we'll build it too. Text me.
Yes, sir. Until next time, this is Behind the Red. Thank you.